What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with the first Berserker Khazan for the third time. I have played the demo, I have done the first fist-only completion of the demo, and I've done the first fist-only completion all the way up through Viper of the actual game, and you know, of course, this game won the poll, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't terribly excited about it. I did want to play Neo 2 before this, just to kind of jump into that game since I hadn't played it for a very long time and I hadn't ever beaten it. But I am excited about getting past this first area. This first area is going to be a bit of a slog for me, and I'm going to be grumpy. But once I get past Viper, I'm going to be happy because all that's going to be new content. Walter, what's going on? How are you doing? How was your vacation, my friend? Why is all this happening? I haven't played this game in quite some time, so I do believe that, well, I hope that my save data wasn't deleted. I did delete the game from the console, but not the save data, so, I don't know. We shall see. But in either case, I will say that I am not really excited just yet. Only because I've done this multiple times before, and I've never seen anything beyond Viper, because I've defeated Viper, and that was the end of the demo. I defeated Viper on the launch, and that was the end of my fist-only playthrough at that time, so I do want to see more of what the game has to offer, but I want to get there quickly, so I don't know how quickly we can do that. I'll try my best. But this is an epic game. It is a great game. The combat's phenomenal, visuals are great, so it's gonna be good. I'm just, I'm ready to get to the new stuff. I will be using weapons. This will not be a challenge run. So, man, that's so epic. Oh my gosh. That is epic. Even the music. Whew. I'm pumped. I'm pumped up. No! But yeah, this game's gonna be awesome. I'm just a little frustrated that I have to do the start again. There's no way for me to have or use the save data and somehow then just begin using weapons, because I don't want to corrupt that fist-only save. I want to keep that pure. That way, if I'm fresh on a playthrough, then I'd be able to jump back into something like a challenge run like that. But it's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Oh, the music. We're watching this just because I want to kind of get pumped up, you know, and I'm pumped up already. Walter says, good day, Inhuman. Vacation is good. Got super sick after coming back, though. Fever finally broke last night, and I'm starting to feel bad. Oh, no. You know what happens? The same thing happens to me is when I go on vacations. I guess it's maybe because the plane or all the, you know, getting close to so many people on the plane or airport. And on the way back, like, I always can tell, like, I smell, like, my sense of smell is just off and different. And I'm like, oh, man, and usually that's when I get sick. I have not been sick in multiple years. I've had, like, migraines not too long ago, and then I've had, like, other, like, health issues and stuff, like, but not actual, like, oh, I had a fever or cold in like, years. It's been awesome. So I'm trying not to get sick. I feel pretty bad right now because my allergies are killing me, though. I'm really congested, but other than that, I feel good. I hope you feel better, and I hope you get some rest, and I'm glad you broke your fever, though, Walter. Marcus says, howdy, y'all. What's up, Marcus? Hi, Walter. I hope you had a nice break. Sorry you were ill. Yeah, I think he got ill after he came back, so I think he was able to enjoy his break, which is awesome. Okay, so let's look at the loads. So I was playing on expert. I don't even know what that means. Expert fists only? Was I doing something crazy there? Probably. I was playing on expert fists only. What is wrong with me? That's insane. So we're gonna do normal. This is not a challenge run. I have no desire to do a challenge run. In fact, I didn't even want to play this game. I was really wanting to play Neo 2, but I think that once I get past Viper, the tune's going to change. I'm going to be quite excited about this game. I was playing on expert, fists only. Am I crazy? In the 89th year of the Pelos Empire, the Emperor sentenced Great General Khazan and Ozma to the gravest punishment possible for crimes against the Empire. Convicted of treason, Khazan endured merciless torture, culminating in the severing of the tendons in both his arms and his exile. Ow. Not only do they humiliate him, then they remove his ability to fight. It's nice and cell shaded, so that's very reminiscent of me to like the Code Vein style of artwork, which they're pushing Code Vein pretty hard. I imagine in January that's going to be a pretty fun launch. I forgot the name of this dude, but he's going to pretty much possess us. Uh-oh. And we're going to have to fight him. Once we get through all of that's kind of like the tutorial. Then we're allowed to go through and face off with Viper. Then we can get into new content. Everything up to this point I've seen several times, and I'm just not very excited about it because I've seen it a bunch. And I don't want to restart the game for the 4th time, but here we are. Walter says, I'm better now. I have sinus congestion, a cough that tore an ab muscle. Oh no, fun times. Jeez, that's a heck of a cough. Well, I am glad you're better. And I do hope you get, back up to 100%. And I hope you're taking the day off. I really hope you're not working right now. You definitely need some time. Even though you took a vacation, hey, sometimes you need to recover from your vacation. That's the way I always see it. So essentially some spirit has knocked the jail or the cart that we were being jailed and transported from, and the jailers are now killed as well. And that's freed us in a sense. But yeah, the dialogue was fantastic. The game was, it's a good game, a very good game. I loved it when it first came out, but I don't recall what changed or what made me kind of switch over. I don't know if it was at the time Path of Exile. I think I was doing lots of Path of Exile content. And there could have been an update, mayhaps. And I was pretty much running like this the whole time. Matthias' reign! In man's defiance of games, or more so the impossible challenges that they laid before us, in our desperation we begged God to bless us with a warrior, and he heard our pleas. Oh, I can't wait to read the rest of that one. Matthias's intros are so epic, I love that. I have to move. Come forth. Oh man, that's too funny. I'm loving that. That'll get me pumped up for some first Berserker Khazan for the 3rd time. What? I cannot wait to read the rest of that message. It's gonna be so epic. Nope. That was loud and that scared me. But excellent visuals, I tell you. Like, those are all little eyeballs kind of just watching us, observing us. I want to say we've been possessed by or merged with the Blade Phantom. Oh, here we go. He heard our pleas and gifted us with a gamer more extraordinary, stronger, faster, better than the average gamer. There's no classification for such a war on Earth. He decided to name himself the Inhuman One. What's up, Matthias? How you doing? Oh, that's great. What an intro, man. Like, what a hype. That was like such a... I'm like hyped up now, you know? I'm gonna lie. I'm excited to see what's after Viper. But I was a little grumpy. I was like, oh man, like there wasn't even a competition. Khazan won. I really wanted to play Neo too. But now that I'm playing this, and knowing that I don't have to do a challenge run, so the fist only fights aren't gonna take like 8 to 12 minutes, I think it's gonna be better. This game's hard as it is, but I did play on normal. I was doing fists only on expert. So that's, I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I'm crazy. Touch it! How's everybody doing today in chat? How's everybody's weekend? Matthias says, hey Inhuman and everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh yeah. Walter's getting over a bad, I don't even know. I don't know what you call it, a cold. It just, he came back from vacation. It was all, had, you know, fever, terrible cough and all this stuff. He's finally getting better now. That's why I always say, it's like you need a vacation from your vacation these days. Bonjour, Matthias, says Marcus. We got some bilingual folks in chat, love that. Alright, so swift attack, potent blow. How do I, okay, charged attack. Walk on, yeah, I mean, yes, we've been playing games for a while. Turn, oh, guard, good. I'm glad that's the same as, Sekiro. And Brink, okay, yeah, we got that too. And then main menu, there you go. We've got new weapons. Okay. Let's do things. Oh, I got something. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is like, hey, kill the dude. Destination Mount Heimek. Prisoner Khazan, former great general, banished for treasonous rebellion. Caution, beware of avalanches and ensure all preparations are made extreme cold. They did not do that. An avalanche killed everybody. The tendons in the prisoner's arms have been severed as punishment, but he remains highly dangerous. Approach with extreme caution. No medical aids to be provided to the prisoner under any circumstances. Show no mercy. Well, that's not very nice. I got a transmutation shard. That's cool. We are playing Khazan. Oh! I remember that the heavy attacks are obviously, or potent blows are far, far more powerful. Just to throw this out there, ever considered playing Stalker 2? Would you mind explaining that game? I've heard of that game. I know it's like a shooter in a sense. I just don't recall what kind of game it is. And maybe like the premise would be helpful. That way I can see if, I mean, I'd be more than happy to try something new as well. We've got pretty much December and January. Whoa, my gosh. We have December and January free. And January 30th is when we start getting into our roadmap of Code Vein 2, Neo 3, all the other games, the closed beta for Immortal Shell, all the stuff. Onimusha. Okay, I suck at dodging now. Or I suck at parrying, I guess. On normal, this is way easy, man. I forgot to do the Brink thing. Aw, man. I forgot how to do the Brink, not the Brink guard, the kill, the fatality. Gear. Apparently, I think that Matthias said at some point you can transmog. I'm not gonna wear this because it's ugly. I know it's dumb, but unless oh, you know what I could do? I think there's a way to not show the helmet, right? Because I don't want to wear a helmet that's gonna make me not look cool. I'd rather not have armor, and then it'd be a challenge run. Because I just can't help myself. How about Arachnophobia safe mode? I see. Walter says it's not so bad when you can deal real damage with weapons. Oh gosh, yeah, this is actually, I wouldn't say easy, but it is way better. Like I can actually kill stuff. And they don't hurt me as bad. I was playing fists only on expert, guys. Oh my gosh, a Khazan player W. Yeah, I haven't played Khazan in quite some time. I was doing a fist-only run on Expert and got through Viper, and then I think I switched games because a big update came out for one of the games I was covering, and I haven't finished that run since. And so I haven't played in so long that I wanted to kind of revisit the game. And I did a poll, and everybody voted for this game, so I was like, all right, all right. So we'll do, we're just doing a standard playthrough since I've never beaten the game, and I'm doing it on normal, which is like incredibly, a lot easier, I'd say, than what the expert mode was, at least. I don't remember all the ins and outs of things, though, so I might not be the best, but welcome to the channel anyways. I'm Briath over on TikTok. Marcus says it's a okay, so Stalker 2 is a survival game they released recently for PS5. Has been around for a year on Xbox. Had issues, but constant updates have made it worth a play. It's quite hard. Stalker 2. Briath says, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I was actually the world's first to beat Viper, fists only, and all that junk. But I think someone ended up doing fists only after the fact. Cause they probably continued where I stopped. But yeah, definitely. It's a first-person game, and Stalker 2 is, says Marcus over on YouTube. Okay, okay. I'll have to check that out then. Supposed to be so Stalker 2. Let me see. I need a little. So I'm gonna have a notepad right in front of me. So Marcus suggested Stalker 2. Definitely would like to research it a little bit more. Wasn't it actually? It was pretty popular, right? Was it this year? Yeah, it just came out recently, just a few months ago, I think, right? And it was like all the streamers were playing it. Umbriel says, yeah, I first ran through an expert and I love this game. I'm doing normal right now. My challenge run was on expert, but I'm not really in the mood to do a challenge run right now. Marcus says, worth a look. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, it's circle. Damn it. Okay, I had to just press circle. Where's the? I thought the guy was here. Oh, he's right here. I've done this 15 times. I don't even remember. Bam. I'd like to keep. I like this look. Apparently, you know, you can transmog, I think, per Matthias, like months ago. And mid-air attack, yes, please. Oh yes, yes, please. Recently for PS5, I do remember that. Like all the streamers were playing it, and it was a little buggy at launch, but people were saying that it was very challenging and things like that. I remember that now. And it's kind of like a Chernobyl type setting or something like that, right? There's like these apparitions or mutations, if you will, or I forget the term, but I vaguely remember that. You know what? I should probably try parrying, right? These guys suck it. I'm just gonna break his shield then. Thank you, sir. I primarily use the charged attacks, or potent blows I should say, because of the when I was using the dual blades, I figured out how much more effective that eats up the stamina for the enemies, but it's fine. I do remember that, Marcus, vaguely. And I did see some gameplay of it, believe it or not. Use netherworld energy, change hotkey items, use, okay, yeah. Lacrima. And Lacrima is actually, yeah, I was gonna say, that is Latin for lagrima. Lagrima is tear, like tears whenever you're like crying.
Now you too will hear the memories of the dead.
Because I'm smart. Well, hold on. Wasn't there another? There used to be a sword over there, right? Where was the save point? Did I just completely bypass it? I think I just got turned around. Marcus says, don't know what it is with games last few years, but games now love using Cockney and Irish and Scottish voices. Being a Brit, some of these accents are so bad. Oh, man. I can imagine. I can imagine. I can imagine how bad some of those voices are. Oh gosh, I don't remember the stats. I have to actually read this, guys. Okay, I have to. Okay, let me think for 1 second. I'm gonna go like pure like destruction of stamina or whatever. Damn it. I don't remember. So health, no thanks. Endurance is max stamina and attack damage. Oh, I guess I can see. Yeah, there you go. Gives you +1. Okay, you get the biggest health boost from there. You get the biggest stamina boost from there. You get the biggest attack damage boost from there, it seems. Willpower was supposed to be pretty good. Guard stamina, damage decrease, stamina recovery rate. Your attack damage comes up 3 there. So willpower is actually better for attack damage? I'll be damned. And weight. Weight would be important if we're going to be wearing armor. I mean, I probably will put on armor at some point. This is not a challenge run, but it's probably going to end up being something like a challenge run. Stamina damage increase. Oh, so proficiency and willpower are going to be big for me. Honestly, I just want the stamina damage increase if I'm being real. We're going to go willpower like 15, and then we'll get some health as we start getting our asses whooped. This is going to be good. Yeah, some of the accents can be terrible. And then, you know what's so funny? It's like no matter what, like if it's some fictional world or a different planet or like an alternate universe, they're going to be British automatically. I'm like, why can't we come up with a different accent? Like, I can imagine how that can be frustrating. Oh man, imagine that you never hear a good like the first decent accent I've heard that with a Hispanic person that has an accent was Rafa, man. Like that was one of the best I've heard in recent times. They're usually so bad and stereotypical. It's like cringy, and it's like, okay, dude, you've clearly never spoken to anyone that speaks Spanish. So yeah, I am not a stranger to bad accents. Matthias says, yes, your memory and recollection serves you well. Eventually you can transmog and rescan crappy looking armor for better looking armor. Oh, I love that. This game's going to be good. And I am excited to get past this part, but right now I'm going to be grumpy. I'm going to be grumpy until I get past this part. Iframes. Oh, and I parried that like a boss. Okay, we're unstoppable. Bye-bye. Wow, when you have weapons and you can do damage, this is like actually pretty easy.
I need to see my daughter.
This is fun. We're not all Cockney in UK. And I will be honest, I forgot. Someone's explained the differences in many of the accents to me, like UK type accents, and I remember that's a very, like, I guess, known one or a very popular one, I'm assuming. So dark glasses, I talk about bacon now. What? You know, bacon and peanut butter sandwich. I mean, that could be something for you, bro. Bacon and peanut butter could be a thing. Oh, okay, what? I remember this guy vaguely. Oh, hey, we missed. Where's my stamina? Oh, I see it. Oh, really? You son of a mother. I will smite you for smiting me, for being smoten. Bacon and peanut butter sandwich would be, you know, could be life-changing for you, Dark Glass. I'm just saying. So Stalker 2 is something I think that's the game that I was talking about. I remember it being pretty interesting looking, and I did watch some gameplay because it was a game that I was like, I'm probably not going to feature that on the channel. But if it's something that you guys would want to see, I can always do like a first impressions video of any game. I won't say that I can commit to doing a playthrough of every game that I try, but I can certainly at least do first impressions. That way it's not a whole series that I'm dedicating, you know? This is the first time I've played First Berserker Khazan in many, many months, and I haven't played it for, gosh, I mean, whenever it first came out and the closed beta test. So it's been a while, Mr. TikTok person. But yeah, haven't done it, and getting used to it. I'm just coming off playing Sekiro, so the timing is a little different, and the move sets are way different for the enemy, so just adjusting. Matthias says, Inhuman, you're talking about bacon. You don't even eat regular traditional bacon. That's correct. I don't eat that unclean meat. Only beef bacon for me. Or turkey. Walter says, I'm not sure if you have talked about it. Are you planning to be off for the holidays? If so, when and when? Oh, when? If so, when and when you plan to come back? I am probably going to stream through most of the holidays, like I did for Thanksgiving. I just happened to take Thursday off because we were just cooking and doing stuff, and we were listening to music, and it was kind of like not ideal. It was just us, you know. But I didn't, you know, I wanted to just kind of spend time with my family. I was like, oh, you know what, I'll stream. Then I'm like, you know what, I'm sure everybody else, if I stream too late, is already with their families or doing whatever. So I was like, we'll just take the day off. But I will definitely let you know if I'm gonna take off like Christmas or something. But we don't really like, we're not too festive. Like, we eat and we love food. We love hanging out and being with each other and stuff like that. But we don't like have to go and, oh, let's go have a Christmas dinner with the in-laws, or like, we don't do that, you know. So yeah, we're definitely free. The TikTok dude says, oh, cool, Sekiro Peak. Yeah, I platinumed Sekiro, so that was awesome. Did all the challenges, Charmless, Demon Bell, all that stuff on my first playthrough. That was fun. Well, not Charmless on the first playthrough, but clearly on the subsequent playthroughs. Mark says, oh, Susanna bought me a 10-inch Pennywise figure. Says that will do for now. None of the statue like, nice. Soldier's Log says, damn it, just my luck. They've put me on Khazan's transport detail. They're saying he was caught plotting rebellion, but I don't buy it for a second. And Ozma, his best friend, they gouge his eyes out and send him to the chopping block. None of this makes sense. These are the same men who fought against the Berserk Dragon to save the Empire. Would they really throw it all away and betray everything they stood for? No. No, they wouldn't. It's clearly the Emperor's doing. Ooh, retrieves Lockman lost from Khazan's most recent death. Cool. And yeah, Mr. TikTok person, I'm just warming up. You just wait, buddy. Because I was the world's first to do fists only, so you keep your panties on, all right? I'll get the gameplay's coming. I gotta get warmed up though. I haven't played this game in months. And I have played Sekiro, so the timing is off, clearly. There's differences. When you play different games, you know, it's a little different. As sentient beings are aware of. Let's go down here, find some secrets. But I'm not doing a challenge run this time, I'm just playing the damn game. I'm just gonna enjoy it. No challenge run for once, believe it or not. Usually do challenge runs on my first playthrough, but not today. I'm turning a new leaf. I feel like I'm gonna get shot if I grab this. Oh yeah, I think I've said that probably every time I've done this part too. A 10-inch Pennywise statue. That's decent. That's a start, I would say, Marcus. But that's not gonna scratch that itch, you know? Okay. Oh yeah, you know what? I should probably heal. And I should, well, you know, these guys aren't really worth parrying, so I'm not gonna parry them. Not gonna parry them yet. Speaking of bacon, says Matthias, my wife and I tried and made bacon wrapped little smokies the other day, and we think we prefer bacon and cheese wrapped shrimp. For the bacon wrapped Little Smokies, the bacon empowered the flavor, overpowered the flavor and taste of Little Smokies. Oh, I'm sure everything was just like bacon. Bacon's delicious, but at the same time, it's incredibly overpowering. You know, you wrap it in, like you said, shrimp. You can wrap it like a steak in it or whatever, and you will still have that flavor. And Little Smokies have such a strong flavor as it is. I wouldn't be able to add anything to it. Maybe some cheese or something. That would be good. I don't remember this. Actually was quite expensive. Bless her. Oh, I can imagine. Those figurines can be like in, you know, in the hundreds of dollars, which is it's unheard of. But it can certainly be pretty expensive to do those. I used to love collecting those types of figurines and stuff, but like I said, I don't really collect much more anymore. I love how we start off with 3 heals. That's beautiful. Alright, we're gonna find another Yeti at some point, right? Oh yeah, this is where you die if you fall or something like that. I've died to this, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I think you just die if you fall there, if I'm not mistaken. The ice kind of... there should be another monkey. A little monkey! Okay, he's dead. And... I'm gonna fall off that if I'm not mistaken. Oh god, okay, never mind. Falling attack! If you say the name of the attack when you execute it, it's more powerful. Oh! No, he's dead. Monkey slice. Whoa! He was just taking a nap. Okay, I'd hate to... Oof, I'd be so groggy. Are you... Ah! There you go. I should have locked on. Alright, yeah, this is good. I think we're gonna make some progress today. Bacon and cheese wrapped shrimp. Oh, hold on, a new one. Matthias is actually... Oh, no, my wife made bacon and cheese wrapped shrimp last year for the Super Bowl. My goodness, absolutely heavenly. Yeah, that would be good. Can't wait for the Super Bowl this year. Don't even care who's playing. Just want her bacon wrapped shrimp. Mark says, I will rest my Pennywise statue pursuit for now. We'll buy her a model-sized pink Jeep. Exactly. Be like, okay, we're going with the more cost-effective versions today. That is too funny. Oh, he was doing his fourth. I don't remember their movesets. There's a move, yeah, I was gonna say that he follows up with, and then there's one that seems like it's gonna attack, but it doesn't. Like that right there. When he pulls his arm out, it doesn't do anything, so. It's weird that X is dash and sprint. It's kind of... I'm gonna have to get used to that. Oh, I'm insane. And all of the enemies, just like in any excellent game, the enemies teach you how to and prepare you for the boss fight up ahead. So each of these giant Yeti bastards, they have the same move set as their leader, who I will be slaying today. So I love a game that teaches you how to deal with the larger threats, and that's something you just don't see all the time. I think it's done masterfully. Alright, we can go there, or we can jump down here and die. I do remember there's going to be an ambush, like an enemy you think you can get the drop on. So I watched episode 4 and 5, so I've rewatched the entire Pennywise thing right now, and it's pretty good. Like I you know, for spoilers or whatever, I will say, that, yeah, spoiler alert, blah blah blah. Welcome to dairy, spoilers coming. So, the reason why I'm enjoying it after having to have watched it a second time, at least all the episodes that are available to, like I had to watch the first 2 episodes twice to be like, oh, okay, I get what you're trying to do. Essentially, they're trying to give like a slightly different origin story to Pennywise, it seems. And it's like where the government's involved and things like that. And guess what? The military is involved, and they're trying to essentially weaponize Pennywise, which I thought was really, really awesome. Oh, the daughter thing is a good... Yeah, I won't even go into that, because that I don't even understand. Because to my knowledge, he's not human. So did he take human form and then, like, mate with a human or something? Or... Ah, I can't see anything. I need some health on... health recovery on ass kickery move. That would be nice. I'm sure I can get that. Health recovery on death blow. Yeah, that daughter thing was insane. And I do believe that is his daughter in a way. I don't know how, but I believe that he may have taken the form of a man, that ugly, big-headed man with the faux head. He had a big old forehead. And I imagine that is... I don't know. But it's kind of weird, so I'm not entirely sure. All will become clear. Ah, okay, nice. I'm excited because I do want to figure all that out. What is this? Ah, another checkpoint. Oh, never mind. That's Soul Tier dust.
There are Yetis here. Everyone run.
Yetis! Ow. These guys... Oh, okay, never mind. So these guys can poison you, I forgot. No! Okay. And you can parry them as well. I just don't have the timing down at all. All will become clear. Okay, I'm excited to know what's happening. Also, you know, I don't remember him being imprisoned and then landing. I thought he just landed here. But I feel like Matsurin must have imprisoned him or something. And he was in that meteorite prison or whatever. We have a mini boss fight with a bear. Gosh, that's hard to say. Ah, yes. The plot thickens. We're gonna knock that down as a shortcut. We're gonna come down here and get our asses whooped by a few guys.
Here he is.
Here, buddy. Line of sight. There you go. And we're gonna just dash. There'll be an event happening to the left of us. Marcus is I'm not saying, all right, that's fine. I don't want spoilers necessarily. I just wanted a brief discussion of that particular topic. It was interesting to me. Very interesting to me. But it seems like a slightly different origin story, if you will. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this guy. Hello. The bears are so hard in this game. Oh yeah, he does 1, 2, and then he's got like a 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, okay. I'm not guarding at all. 2. I count out loud. And I use my fingers. First try, bear's dead. Imperial dual wield and the necklace of commitment. Oh. Are these superior swords? Oh, yes. Yes, please. I can't wait till, I think at some point we can like start not crafting weapons, but like getting rid of them, recycling them from materials, things of that nature. I do believe that's something we can start doing at some point. I do have armor, but it's fine. I don't really need it right now. Attacks against beasts. I'm gonna unequip the light. Matthias says, it may just be my personal opinion and preference, but I think I prefer Stephen King's origin of Pennywise since it's closer to Lovecraftian horror and existential dread and existence of cosmic monsters. Yeah, that's still very present in the HBO version. Very much so. That is still very much a pivotal part of his origin. It's just like that. I don't remember him like being, let's call it imprisoned. And then arriving on Earth. I thought he just arrived on Earth and was like, all right, let me just chill here until humanity comes about and start scaring him and eating him. But I don't remember. It's been a long time. I've read the books. Or the books, I don't know. I have them, in fact. Well, my mom had them and she gave them to me, but I read them long time ago. I was a wee lad. The Bantu speak of massive Yeti, one so fearsome that 9 of their warriors have fallen to it. Ooh. Benji is barely holding on. His wounds are too severe. His insides are spilling out. His entrails are extrails. I know he won't make it. That damn Yeti did this. Now it's just me, alone. What can I possibly do? If you're reading this, turn back, run for your life. Take me for. Forgot how to run, so I just walked over there very casually. You're mine. Oh, balls, dude. I'm on your side, you idiot. I was trying to help him, and he stabbed me in the back. Yeah, so I think it's still very... It's definitely got the cosmic aspect to it, for sure. It's just his arrival, I think, is different if I remember correctly. I could be completely wrong. Kick. Alright, we're making excellent progress because I'm not dying. An identification tag issued to Hymix Scouts. The Metal bears the name of one of its members, Benji. Bear, no pun intended. Does it now? I'm gonna have to actually start doing some timed, you know, like brink guards and stuff. So I said I was gonna get this to 15. I'm gonna get this to 20 because right now I think my health's fine. On normal difficulty, you can take a lot more hits. I remember dying in like 2 hits on expert. So that is not the case. Oof! What an awesome land. I know it's early, but oh yeah, and no, it's not what you think. It's a 7-up. Oh, that's good. That's good. I don't even drink sodas like that, but we got some. Because they're like limited edition Shirley Temple 7-ups, and we're like, yeah, I'll try that. We'll try that. What's up, beautiful? I forgot to play? Oh yeah, and then up. Yeah, so it's 1 hit and then up. I remember now. 1. Hold on there, brother. 1. Yeah, it is. I remember vaguely. I kicked this guy's ass multiple times. Wow, normal's so much easier, man. I should have waited, but I'm so impatient. Give me your face! I broke his horn, so he's not happy with me. Hit him in the nards a few times. Thing is stamina management, I forgot. I've been playing Sekiro, so I'm like, stamina? Ew. Nope, nope, nope. He's gonna do the big rock and throw it at me, right? Ugh, I did not. Oh, he grabbed me. No, he didn't. Back away, fool! Okay, there you go. Well, that was first try. That was incredibly... Oh my gosh, guys. On normal difficulty, yeah, we're gonna breeze through this mother. Marcus says, yes, Matthias, but these days that version, although good, is very mild in the horror sense. People want gore and jump scares, etc. these days. So it was going to be stepped up in those departments to compete today as it's here. Yeah, it definitely is. There's way more, like I said in the beginning, that grotesque kind of horror. To me, that's not scary. Like, gore in and of itself is not scary to me. And the jump scares I can typically predict. I love that, the sense of the unknown that makes it really scary. Kind of like in The Thing. I really enjoyed that. Matthias says, well, it's good that HBO didn't mess with Stephen King's original vision and try to change anything, or else I'd have to rant and be like, hey, HBO, leave that clown alone. Yeah, they just simply modified the manner in which they present the scariness, like as Marcus is saying, in the form of jump scares and gore and things like that. Because nowadays, you know, it's going to lose the attention if it's just like if it's a psychological horror thing. You know, people are too simple these days to really take that. They'd be like, this is boring. But you know, like, remember The Thing? Like, you had no clue what it was or anything like that, and that was just to me just an excellent way to kind of do that. But it had its practical effects and lots of horror and gore in that regard, but it was like unnatural, and that's why I thought was so good. You will not have my body. So we got through, in 45 minutes, we've killed the Yeti dude. I didn't even see his name. He died too quickly. Just kidding. But yeah, they have no health on this level. Hey, my undies. I thought I had clothes on.
You must undergo the trials of the Snow Mountain. You must be careful. The ghost...
Where's my clothes?
...is a powerful one. It will be very dangerous to purge yourself of it.
Look, Keymuck. I can do it.
Must have it.
Rage. Contain your rage. Why don't I have clothes on? Are we doing an armorless run, guys? Is that the challenge run? I had pants, didn't I? Max stamina. Martai says, well, Marcus, I'm a traditionalist and prefer the aspects of the actual horror and terror, and every so often, while they can actually successfully achieve it, dread and the feeling of dreading. Yeah, you know, it's very hard to, as we mentioned multiple times before, it's hard to capture that now because we were so accustomed to that genre, and we're in a sense desensitized to the horror aspects in many of the horror games and movies. So I think it's really interesting to kind of see when they pull it off well.
You are trying to get rid of us. Why would you want that? You think this will work? Go ahead, try it.
He's just laughing his butt off. I'm gonna be heavy, aren't I? Where's my weight? I'm still at A. Okay, good. We'll put some clothes on. Because unless I have like the cool man skirt thing, then I don't really, you know, I don't want to be running around in my skibbies necessarily. This isn't Dark Souls, after all. Very few, I'd say, like I saw the Conjuring movie over the weekend, and I was pretty disappointed in it. It wasn't scary to me, and although it was more than anything like almost fan service, it wasn't. I don't know. I don't think it was. I mean, it was budget wise and stuff like that. It was good, but it just wasn't that scary, and I didn't really enjoy it very much. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Conjuring movie, but I was not a big fan. I didn't feel like it really. I mean, in a sense, tried to bring things together, kind of thing. But I don't know. I was like, it was interesting. I did not enjoy it very much, though. Skills. Use skill points to learn what. Oh, that's right. Okay. Spirit is Khazan's unique combat ability and manifestation of his unwavering inner strength. Earn through battle and consume to unleash skills. Okay. Oh, nice. I already have. Oh, that scared me. Sorry. I thought that was an enemy. That's just a banner. We got the skill tree, baby. Potent blows are all that matter. L1 and triangle. I'm going to learn reflection in this one, okay? I think it's going to be important for bosses and stuff, so I am going to try to learn that. Best of my ability. And then potent blows as much as possible as well. Because potent blows, honestly, are far superior to swift blows in terms of stamina. You know, not mitigation, but just stamina destruction of the enemies. Caught him unawares. These days, Matthias, people don't have the attention span or intelligence to enjoy much outside of blood, gore, swearing, etc. I agree with you, but youth today, outside of AI, they are lost. Oh, I know it. It's scary. That's a very interesting point, Marcus. But yeah, it's like you can't get that good old traditional horror anymore. Ow. Alright, swift blows work for the puppies. Now I'm gonna knock that tree down and it'll be a shortcut if I'm not mistaken. And there's gonna be a monkey at, though, a spear at, and then a boar at some point. Let's see, there should be a monkey over here. Oh, he's over there. L2 and aim. Oh yeah. Javelin only run? I bet these don't do any damage though. And they do. 1300 damage is pretty good. Seems like when you hit them while they're attacking, it's also doing bonus damage. So from like the 1300 to like 2800, that's a very significant amount of damage for the counter. I like that. Matthias says, Stephen King once said something along the lines of, you go for horror first, or the element that something horrifying is happening or has happened without actually seeing it, then you go for terror actually seeing the monster or what have you. And then if you can't scare people with either of those, then you resort to visceral and all-out gore. Ooh, that's interesting. Marcus says, yep, that's why something like Jaws was so scary, as you never saw the shark itself for ages. Yeah, that's insane. It's so cool to think about that. And even and even when you can't see it, not understanding what it is or making it as, as alien as possible, as, far from human as possible. It's such an interesting way to present the horror, in my opinion, and I really like that. Ow, oh gosh. He just throw his poop. Oh gosh, stop that. You little monkeys. Come here. Holding X's is so weird to me. Citrus of Cleansing. Heck yes. Is this this gotta be something we can open up, right? Nah, that's just a cool asset, I suppose. I am gonna heal. Alright, we got this up there and then this. I think this is gonna be what we do first, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a trial. Nope, it's not. Come here. Are the monkeys throwing feces? I think so, and that doesn't. I don't like that. I don't like when they do that. That is not nice. I'm gonna go over here. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. But you know what? I'd rather the little monkey do that than the giant monkey and Sekiro do that. Because he flung poo, and it was so much. It was like as big as me, pretty much. And I didn't like that. It's foreshadowing. I'm gonna parry it. If I can. Oh, there you go. Still got it. Out balls. Ah, I suck. He's dead either way, though. We get health from it anyways. Okay, never mind. We automatically get health from that. Wonderful. I'm gonna worry about armor sets and stuff later in life. I'm not gonna look at that right now. Marcus, I remember going to cinema when I was a kid and seeing Jaws scared me to death, and of course later that year we went to Florida for family holiday and I would not get in the seat past my ankles. Still have shark phobia now. Wow. I feel the same way, when it comes to like a phobia. Like you guys know this. Mice and roaches. Ugh. I see. You know why Sekiro could technically already be it is now my all-time favorite Souls-like game, possibly my favorite game of all time. There's no rats. It's a Souls-like with no rats. Rats just, I don't know, man. They're just I feel like they're naturally disgusting, and then I also feel like they would, if you tried to grab them, they would bite you, and then it's like, yep, you got whatever they have, like, ugh. And if you're like tied up, they would eat you. Like, they would so eat you. I know they would. I can see it in their little eyes, their little beady eyes. It scares me. I think I'm gonna run with the dual blades as it is, for the most part of this play. I'd say for the majority of this playthrough. Do you guys have any preferences? If I go great sword, spear, or dual blades? I prefer the dual blades. I feel like that's very much Khazan's, kind of signature, if you will, like his staple. But I mean, he's definitely versatile and can wield any number of weapons, so I could live with other ones, but I personally didn't really enjoy the greatsword very much when I used this during the closed beta, anywho. We'll give it a whirl anyways, huh? Have to. They're effective at withstanding attacks, countering, and breaking stances. Alright. We'll put the name to the test.
You remember us, General? Why did you abandon our town?
Can I just one-shot everything? Oh, hey there. His little hands. Well, it kills the hell out of things pretty quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm doing something stupid. I'm holding L1 and triangle because I guess I'm like trying to do like Ninja Gaiden type stuff, which would be L2. I got the plague, man.
You must help us.
I've never seen plague meter before. Swift attack and mortal blow. Dodge attack, combat cadence. Oh, cool. Choose abilities and reduce incoming damage to help you or withstand attacks better. Okay, well, whatever. It's just saying, like, do cool stuff. I feel like I missed something over here.
So you survived that one. Not that it will make much difference.
Did I miss something over here? Marcus says, for me it's spiders. I scream like a school where I guess there's anything to deal with them or they let the cats loose. Ooh. Everybody's afraid of spiders in my family as well, honestly. Like, there's a few of my family members that are definitely afraid of spiders. But I don't mind them. I mean, I'll just, you know, crunch them if I need to. But I prefer not to kill things. I don't know. I used to be way different about these things. But now I care. Like, I value every little life. And so I prefer not to kill them if I don't have to. But if you cross me... Let's see. Now the little spiders, you know, the girls always make me take them out too. Go Susanna, heck yes. Go Susanna, says Walter, that's funny. I agree, go Susanna. Killing the spiders. A brave woman indeed. Yeah, many people would not do that. I will say this game is quite beautiful. I have mentioned that at length. The visuals in this game are just fantastic. I think I fight a bear here, if I'm not mistaken. And this is where they teach you a new ability that I can never pull off. I don't know if I can learn it this time, but I intend to. It's a very strange noise. Sounds like a nuclear bomb alarm going off in the community, in the neighborhood. That's creepy. That's creepy. Strength increases weight and vitality. Okay, I'll be darned. Susanna picks them up and chases me about. She thinks it's so funny. Ugh, I don't. I don't just pick them up. I don't pick them up without like some tissue paper or something, you know? I will not just touch one. That's creepy. Because them things, I feel like they'd bite me. And I know they don't just bite, you know, randomly, but I feel like they would. I don't trust that they won't bite me. I already killed your leader. What quarrels do you have with me? See, that's why you're on your belly. You're on your back now. Nard punch. Nard punch. Dead. Everything dies so easy on normal. This is insane. No, at no point in time have I ever played it and things die quickly. It's usually a freaking stamina battle. We're gonna go down here. I think there's a little monkey or something like that. Methinks. No, there's another area where there's another monkey at the end. I feel like they'd bite. Yeah, I honestly do. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't just pick them up. I won't pick a fight with a spider unless they cross me. Exactly, same. If the spider is trying to be all crazy with it, then yeah, it's time. Some enemies use burst attacks. Counter an enemy burst attack with the common skill counterattack. A well-timed counterattack triggers a perfect counter, dealing significant damage. Okay, everybody, let's just watch this image for a little bit. I'll have to watch it several times so I can figure out the timing. 1, 2, 3. So at what point do we initiate? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's at the point of contact? Looks like it. Oh, that was it? I thought it was gonna be way more awesome. Okay, sir. Ah, grab. Okay, I forgot about that too. Man, I'm playing really suckily. I'm playing quite suckily indeed. That's making me not happy. I'm playing so sloppy, but I'm killing everything is simply because the difficulty's so low. So it's like that. It doesn't make me feel like I'm learning or improving because I can still just kind of sloppily get through. Ugh, I don't like that. I gotta get better. Gotta get cleaner. Gotta get cleaner on this. Okay, so. We'll get that up to 15, and then we'll get this up to 15, and then we'll do our health. Mark says, Walter, great. She catches them not being chased. Even the cats laugh. Walters, I'm not good with insects in general, but when I was a field technician, I used to have to go into crawl spaces and have to deal with them. You eventually get used to it. Oof. That would terrify me. Oh my. So that was an elite enemy. They do not respawn, it seems. Okay. Sushi, I hear you, girl. Did you enjoy your lunches? You did. Come here. Don't be shy. Let's show you to the world. I don't know where Spooky is. Usually she's watching me stream. I guess we can go here first, right? This should be the gauntlet. Come here. They won't bite. They can't bite you. She's just gonna scream. Oh, this is okay. Wow, I got completely turned around there. There is no other path to go except forward. Uh-oh. They got the zoomies now. Matthias says, I remember a long time ago in my youth, I came up with a horror idea called The Last Days of Della Morrison, where for a week straight, every day she woke up, a piece of her body was missing, with no logical or rational explanation why. That's messed up, Matthias, says Walter. That is really interesting. That's an interesting concept. I mean, that could be developed for sure. That could certainly be developed. That's interesting. Let me take this guy out. So the thing was, you're supposed to go for the backstab and then you get punched in the back by one of these monkeys. Ew. Oh, he just died. That's what you get for flinging poo at me, you nasty thing. Marcus has got Walter. No way I can do that, man. I'm claustrophobic as well. Even panic if the duvet is over my head. Yeah, that would. Yeah. I can be claustrophobic, just depends. Like, I don't know, there's some instances where I just feel like breathing is a lot harder, and it's one of those things where that can be one of the worst feelings ever. You're just like, yeah, I'm about to panic. But I wouldn't say by default I'm claustrophobic, but I can certainly, I've experienced what it, you know, some claustrophobia. And it's gross. Did I just parry all of those? Most of them. And there's a... That should have been a... an ambush. Oh wow, they removed that ambush? There used to be a guy here that would make you do a counter, a Makiti counter pretty much. Oops, I did not mean to do... I am so sorry. But you shouldn't have pissed me off. Oops. Walter says, I'm afraid of heights and climb 28-foot extension ladders to go to service lines. You just have to go to your happy place. Whew. Yeah, that's high up. You'd be surprised at how high these ladders go. Why is this so strong? Oh, okay, really? I was gonna just peacefully take you out from afar, you jerk. Javelins are strong. I'm gonna do a javelin only run, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. Not now, but Matthias says, so on the first day, one of her eyes are just missing. The next day, one of her legs, and she falls out of bed. Imagine that, my friends. Imagine that. My friends, while you're trying to fall asleep tonight. Oh, gosh. Imagine that, my friends, while you're trying to fall asleep tonight. That would be terrifying, and I think that's an excellent concept. That's a really cool concept. They just fling blue poo at me? Alright. You're gonna die, little monkey. Yeah, that would be very interesting. You know, a lot of these ideas you come up with are always pretty good. You should try and actually develop them and write them out, you know? That would be awesome. I've got several such projects that I've been working on for years and years, but you lose the tone, I think, after a period of time, and I've learned that it's really hard to pick up where you left off. Stop calling me. How many do you guys get spam calls? And if you do, how many do you get? Because I think I'm actually being subjected to cyber attacks. I get probably 30 to 40 calls a day that are spam. And I'm curious if that's normal. Because it doesn't bother me, but it just seems excessive. Is this where we learn the spear?
Those who overcome these trials will be blessed by the gods and receive the power they seek.
I feel like you can drop down. I'll read Marcus's comment in just 1 second. I think... Yeah, we're got a cutscene. Actually, Matthias, there was an old Hammer film in the 70s where a guy works in a hospital after an accident. Nurse would put him to sleep and he woke with his leg missing. Oh, that's terrible. Kept waking up each time. That's terrible. You know, all of this parts missing thing is kind of interesting. It reminds me of a certain game that I used to own in my original collection that is no longer in my possession, but I'll share that in just one moment. Alright, let's see here.
Are you really a traitor?
Well, the spears are pretty awesome too. Wow. 3 enemies came about.
Traitors follow your orders. Are we not traitors too?
I remember fighting these guys fists only was always a pain because their stamina regenerates so quickly. Yeah, the spear's nice. I definitely like the spear. Could be a fun change of pace if we get bored.
That's what caused you such anguish. Pathetic. Who do you think you are? Some kind of high and mighty hero?
I've got like the whole hound set, but it really doesn't matter. Brutal attack, health recovery. See, brutal attack recovery is fun. Could do more damage against beasts, but I mean, it's like, How come I can't do more? Level 4? Okay, so I have to level even higher, I suppose. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Oh, okay. It was items for crafting. So he woke up each time a limb was missing. Eventually, no arms, no legs. Can't remember the outcome, but the film always stuck with me either way. Nice. Walter says, or they might think he is mentally ill and put him in the padded room. Yeah, it's like, what is he doing to himself? Matthias says, cool, Marcus, but remember, for poor old Della Morrison, there is no rational or logical explanation or reason why her body is just randomly disappearing. Yes, Matthias, your concept is great. It just triggered that film in my head. Cool, cool. Yeah, that is cool. And it could be what? It could be like a demon trying to take physical form. Could be aliens experimenting. You know, that's always so fun. What just happened? What? I feel like this happens every time I play Khazan. Bear with me one moment, guys. I think it like overheats my PlayStation or something. I gotta double check that. I'll be right back. It like my PlayStation just turned off. 1 second. Yeah, for some reason, my PlayStation, I did this last time too. It's just super hot to the touch right now. So I unplugged everything, plugged everything back in, and now I'm just trying to turn everything back on. That means that tonight I'm gonna have to take my PlayStation apart and do the cleaning because my wife ended up buying me these, I think it's like a Tech 9 screwdriver or what have you. And you have it's these special screws on the PlayStation that you have to do. So I'm gonna get in there and clean the fan because it was very hot. And I know that this happened before on Khazan as well, which is very interesting to me. I don't know why Khazan, and it's not like it's a very intensive game, but it's happened before playing Khazan in the snow area. I remember specifically. Marcus says, you should get that down on paper, Matthias. Does sound like a great idea. Matthias says, I knew you would try to figure out the reason in human. Our minds are conditioned to understand the impossible, rationalize the irrational. The oldest fear known to man, the fear of the unknown. Yep, my PS5 needs a clean for sure. Matthias says, thanks, Marcus. I think that today, like whenever I get back home from picking up my daughter, I'm going to start taking it apart and just have it out on the table and kind of map out where the screws are and all that. It needs a proper cleaning because this has happened with Khazan. Even if you look back on the, I don't know if it's the closed beta or the actual playthrough. And if I'm... So yeah, I'm trying to listen now. I don't even hear the fan on my PlayStation. So hopefully it doesn't continue to do that. If it does it, I'd say 1 to 2 more times. We'll determine what we need to do in the meantime because I don't want to fry my PlayStation. I would have nothing other than the Xbox One to play stuff on, so that would be scary. Can't fry the PlayStation because that is the only one I have. Oh man, where was I, guys? Now I'm super mixed up. I did the spear trial. I hope it saved. It could be all this, all the white area, and so I don't know. Yeah, it didn't say it. It's gonna be Bantu Hieromac. Yeah, Hierophant.
These trials will be blessed by the gods and receive the power they seek.
Yeah, the PlayStation was hot to the touch, and near the back part, where all the cords coming out of and stuff. And I don't know. I don't understand why this has happened on this game specifically. Multiple times. All right. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Are you really a traitor? Just follow your orders. Are we not traitors?
There you go. PS5 hairballs. I imagine that's what it is. Like, so every time I've cleaned it, you see all the dust compile and whatever else. So I imagine that's what it is. But I hope it's not. Oops. I don't think it'll be anything too bad. It should be fine. It should be fine. I always get so concerned when it overheats, though. I just don't like the way this armor looks, so I'm sorry. It's gonna wear the same stuff. I don't care about the helm set. It doesn't really help me. Hardest thing to do is try a rough script, Matthias. Just jot down your ideas and then go from there. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, like my PlayStation. I hear it. Yeah, I hear it now. But before I couldn't hear the fan or anything, so I guarantee it's just kind of clogged up a bit. It'll be fine. I'll make sure I clean it after today. Ooh. Stamina recovery rate or potent blow attack damage? Potent blow attack damage is more fun for me. That just looks cool. I like the brutal recovery. Okay, yeah, so we're good. I look awesome. Ah, come on. I was trying to get a stealth kill on him. I would get the story down on paper, however, I trusted a friend growing up and he stole the idea Said he was gonna change the ending, so now I just keep the ideas to myself, except for telling you guys. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you sharing for sure. I would never steal any of your ideas, but man, you gotta be careful. Sometimes it's like gold, and then they'll be like, "Yep," and just take your IP, and then that's it. Your secret's safe with us. Yep. And the rest of you too. Okay, there's a cave here. I definitely need this. Walter says, just checking the interwebs. Looked like this is something that is being reported by other players. Oh, really? So Khazan might just be kind of hard on the... But I mean, for it to turn off the PlayStation, like the PlayStation actually just turned off. It didn't even... The game didn't even just crash. The PlayStation like literally just overheated and turned off. And that's crazy. My PS5 is vertical right now. I've always had it vertical, and I don't know if that has any impact on it. We're getting a new TV stand, and we are going to then change it to horizontal. R squared over on Twitch says, I played this game a lot, and it's never happened to me. You played on PS5 as well? This has happened to me multiple times on the PS5. So like in the closed beta, on the main playthrough as well, it's crashed in that way. But it's not a proper crash. It's more so like my PlayStation just overheats. I believe that it's largely due to the fact that I just need to clean it. And I typically do the cleanings on it. I haven't done it in a while though. And I now have the ability to actually take out the fan with the proper screwdriver, which I didn't have before. So I had to just do cleaning from like afar and through the grate. Now I can take off that grate. Okay, PS5. It could just be it's just, you know, needs a cleaning. I forgot. You drop down so you can climb up. My PS5 is vertical though. It has always been vertical. Aren't there bats somewhere? Soul tier dust. Yeah, I hope it doesn't keep doing that, because that just makes me panic. Makes me think, oh, PlayStation's gonna die. Gotta go back around. There's the bats, right? And there's gonna be like an archer or something. It's my fire enhancer now. Marcus says, I have read that horizontal does help cooling. You can get some cheap side stands that lift up, attaches to sides, helps airflow. But yeah, I might need to do that. I'm going to clean the fan tonight, and then I'll do that next. Because we are going to get a TV stand that will kind of force it to be horizontal, so... Alright. Okay. Can't get an attack off. Oh, my back. Okay, hold on. I'll come back down for that chest. Let me just kill this idiot. I am so pleased with how smoothly this normal playthrough is going. Fists only expert was a little rough. I like the damage increase. We're gonna just keep that. Right now, it doesn't matter. We're gonna mix and match whatever. I do want to look somewhat cool though, but we'll see. Oh, Luke the Nut says first time on Khazan. Not necessarily. Not really. I've played all the way through Viper multiple times in the closed beta and whatever else. I also did like the world's first fists only completion all the way through Viper, but I didn't finish that challenge run, and I switched over to a different game mid challenge run for some reason, and I haven't revisited it since. So I've never beaten this game, and because it's so, you know, I haven't played it in so long, I went ahead and decided that I would just do a normal playthrough. And the funny thing, I didn't even realize, but I was doing the challenge run on expert difficulty. So I was like, man, I was crazy back then. But I'm on normal difficulty right now, just doing a normal playthrough, and it's going quite smoothly. I'm enjoying this game. I've always been a big fan of this game and was really, really supportive of it upon launch and after experiencing the beta. This is such a great game. Oh, I can imagine. Alright, so let's see. We got this up here. This part is always difficult, but I mean, I've only ever played with the fist and stuff, so it's not that hard when you kill everybody in 2 hits. Alright. Got all the goodies. Marcus has got those side things for Susanna's PS5 and did help. Mind you, probably turned itself off because all that Sims crap. True. Walter says PS5 using liquid metal. It's best to put it horizontal. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's it. That's very neat. That does make sense then. I will have to. We'll once we get the new TV stand on the 10th, I will switch it over. Luke says we only had expert when it was a new game. That's what I thought, yeah. So I was doing the expert difficulty fist only run, and now I'm doing this normal. Viper was rough. It took me a while to beat him. I beat him fist only, so it can be done. You can do this. You know what I want to try is reflection, but it's fine. My first one was Great Sword. I've always had my PS5 laying flat. Yeah, not me. I have so much stuff on the TV stand. I have a lot of, we have like, you know, decorative things, and we have all the other consoles, so vertical makes more sense space-wise. So many different options, Walter, who knows? Yeah, the liquid metal, that's pretty interesting. Okay, so there was a ladder around here. Oh, there it is.
You really think you can do this? Defeat us, the Blade Phantom. Stupid little mortal.
Yeah, for space reasons, I've always had my PS5 vertical, but I don't think it's, I honestly think it's just more so the fact that I haven't cleaned it in months. That just happens to be probably a coincidence that this game is the game that it typically just turns off on like that, but it's done that before in other games. How do I get that? Ah, yes. Good. Gotta go down there. Uh-oh, I didn't know you were gonna come back. Alright. I'm just gonna just mash then in that case. How's your stamina regenerating so quickly, sir? Thank you. That's a little too fast for me. I don't like that. I thought this was a drop-off. Okay. Can I survive this? Oh, gosh, that hurt. Let's see. Upgrade stats, already did that. I saved, so that way if it does burn out on me, I'm okay. With liquid metal, if it breaks the seal, it could leak into the board and fry the system. If it's horizontal, then the liquid metal tends to stay where it's supposed to be. Oh, okay. Matthias says, I also had visualized and came up with a story called The Miracle Man, where a father and his daughter are waiting at a train station in the winter time for his wife to return. However, she doesn't show. Marcus says horizontal, I mean. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep it horizontal. I will make it horizontal eventually, for sure. After we get our new TV stand, we'll have plenty more space. Luke says, I bought this for my boy from Black Friday deals. He's also doing his first one. He played a few fights when I was completing. Okay, cool. Bats? No bats. I thought we just got straight to Blade Phantom, right? Is that... And that fight's gonna be an ass kicking. That used to take me quite some time. There's a save point right here the whole time. So fists only, man. Blade Phantom was he was tough. On expert difficulty, he was also quite difficult. I remember that boss taking me several attempts. Very challenging. I need some new dual swords. This fight is very epic, though. I did enjoy it. And then there's other phantoms you can face off with as well. I'm assuming each giving you some sort of passive ability. The side is straight to him, yeah. Yep, I remember now. It's just been a while. And that way you have the path and you can just, you know... I remember dying to this dude maybe dozens of times on my first playthrough, and then I finally got like the system down really nicely. I want new armor. I don't like the armor. I want my chest out. He looks cool with like when he's no shirt and like the red kind of, I don't know, the man skirt. I don't hear my PlayStation 5 fan. That's concerning. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it as soon as I get home because that's just stressing me out now. Probably shopping for shoes, Matthias. We all know how long that takes. What? Did I miss that whole... Oh, yeah. You're saying for his story? Yeah. The wife was probably shopping for shoes. Blade Phantom. I used to love this this guy's moveset. I like to complete again on Expert and then do Nightmare. Yeah, Expert was fun. I could definitely... Expert is very doable, but I was doing Fist only on Expert, and that was... You know what? I want to try doing something with this. Actually, it's fine. I was going to try reflecting, but... I may not even be able to reflect these types of attacks. Let me see. Maybe not. I've never really done it before, so... Hey, oh, you can. Okay, never mind. I'll be darned. Okay, I'm trying to do reflection. That's as you can tell. I forgot you can dodge too. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. We'll learn reflections on a boss that's a little easier, huh? I used to have this guy down, but yeah, I'm not gonna try a new move right now. Phase 2 already? Matthias says... Oh, hold on. I'll have to read Matthias in just a moment. Luke says, I think I remember you playing it. That's why I asked of its first run. Big swipes are best to reflect. Yeah, I just need to. I've never learned the reflection because you can't reflect without a weapon equipped.
Submit to us. Why fight the inevitable?
This long ass combo here, sir. First try. I think I remember you playing it. That's why I asked first run. Oh yeah, no, it's certainly not the not the first time I kicked his ass. But you wouldn't be able to tell. It's pretty sloppy. Okay, so Matthias' story continues, and in the husband's desperation, he jumps on a train with his daughter that's destination is back where the mother was supposed to be coming from. And on the train, he meets a tall, old black man. Wait, what? I don't see what. Maybe brimmed? Like a brimmed hat? Can you throw spears while in boss fights? You sure can. I would like to do a spear only run, or a javelin as they call them, only run. The spear is technically the weapon that we can equip, and the javelin is what we throw. So it would be like a javelin only run, but I'd like to do that.
Very well. This is what is required.
Seems too easy on normal. Yeah, I agree. I'm first trying everything right now. That seems quite easy. The stamina and the health is just so much lower. On expert, I mean, it takes these fights are like 8 minutes long. Even, you know, with weapons, it was taking me like 6 minutes to beat this guy's ass, and I was parrying everything. I memorized their combos, and I was parrying just about everything, and it was still quite challenging. But hey, it's fine. I never have an easy playthrough. I'm always having to do a challenge, so.
How long it lasts is up to you.
Cool. We'll get through this, and then hopefully I can get to Viper and through that fight as well, so that I can move forward to the new content that I've never seen. So we'll be experiencing that as quickly as possible.
You have chosen a different way. A different and more dangerous way.
He's like, you don't know me.
My revenge. And that is all that matters.
Cutscenes longer than the fight. Yeah, exactly. He got destroyed, and even as sloppy as I was experimenting with the new strategy and stuff, it was still quite easy. So
The ghost will be
it's
your
normal difficulty though, so that's
path you have found.
can't fault me for that.
The old woman is right. We will lead you this way.
Take me to the Nexus. Marcus says, are you all ready for Octopath Zero tomorrow? Heck yeah, we are. Bet you all are excited. We'll preempt and say just me then. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be playing that probably, but I hope you enjoy it. I need a game that makes me frustrated because it kills me multiple times, and how I had convinced myself that somehow it's making me better. Octopath. That is Octopath Traveler. It's probably a prequel, right? If it's 0.
Absolute ruler of the Netherworld. We are the messengers of the Netherworld, bound by our pact to Charon. Did you summon us?
The order of the Netherworld. It's being disrupted by the mortal.
It's leaking.
Unacceptable. Resolve this.
That'd be Stalker 2. Yeah, I'd be much more willing to try Stalker 2. And then convince myself that the reason why I'm dying is because the game's teaching me to be better. And then get better.
Nothing in the mortal world without a body.
Yeah, a lot of streamers were playing that game when it came out. And
We must find one.
it has a really big following, surprisingly.
Charon's command. You are the one we were waiting for. We conquer.
Looks like a Zelda type game. Well, old school Zelda for sure. Yeah, it's got the retro inspired kind of graphics. For sure. Octopath is.
His body would easily be ours. But we underestimated him. It will not.
He's like, you're not taking my body. They added another really hard difficulty mode. Lovely. It's probably like, you get shot once, you die. That's not that fun for me though. I mean, it's like that realistic because it's like, well, shoot, there's bullets everywhere. I do like FPS difficulties are always kind of weird for me. I'm like,
Hold you to it.
a lot of times the FPSs that you fight, like that what makes it harder is like you just get shot and you die, but then you have like this, you typically have like some regenerative properties and you can just like kind of duck away, so it ends up becoming like a stealth game. And many of those first person games that I've had to destroy on the hardest difficulties, like Halo, all the Halos and stuff. Can I upgrade? We'll get that up to 25, and then I'll start looking at other things, I suppose. Uh-oh, Khazan's memories. Oh my gosh, what's going on there? Okay. Having escaped death, Khazan begins his quest for revenge against those who betrayed him and led to his ruin. Every pivotal moment and clue he uncovered along the way is recorded in his memories. Completing Khazan's memories grants vengeance points, which can be used to upgrade Khazan's combat abilities. Any vengeance points used will be returned upon resetting those upgrades, allowing you to redistribute them. Okay. That's cool, bro. Now Matthias is gonna tell us there's an awesome there should be an awesome armor set around here at some point. I remember him saying there was an illusory wall or something to that effect.
Who the hell are you? Some wandering beggar like me? Currently, my work brings me here to the... Ah, fine. I'll extract the lacrima. You're working with that ghost, are you? Everything contains lac, but when I do,
The law of equivalent exchange is Full Metal Alchemist all over again. Oh, well, let's... Soul Eater, that's gonna be heavy, isn't it? In due time, in due time. How do I get my... Isn't there like a special, like, because I bought the game, deluxe edition, armor kind of thing? I don't see my pre-order stuff. Am I wrong? I thought there was a way to do this. I don't even know what this is. They added another really hard difficulty to this, Marcus. It's an RPG open world, but not in the sense of building character sets, more about surviving and finding better gear. The anomaly aspect, the anomalies adds an interesting aspect. That's what it is, the anomalies. I was thinking like apparitions or something. Okay, that's what it is. On the floor above you. Oh, okay. It's in the barrel. Thank you, Luke. Ooh. Ooh. Deluxe edition. Pathfinder package. Why am I getting all this? Ooh. Nice. Armor recipes. Khazan, oh, Lanta. Oh, that's cute. That's awesome. Okay, I want it all. The problem is I'm gonna store all that because I don't know what the hell. Oh, that looks great. Look at that. Pay to win. That looks wonderful. How do I favorite these? Lock. And gear. Oh, that looks great. Fallen Star, that's another one, okay. Is a hero and Fallen, okay, I gotta keep the Fallen Star one. I think the Fallen Star is the one I actually like. Thank you so much for pointing that out, Luke. Because I gotta be careful on the weapons then. Do I have Fallen Star weapon? No, I don't. So. Okay. Good. Locking all the good stuff. Oh, I love the way it looks. Fallen Star is what I was wearing because it has the bloody hands, and that to me is just, that's all I need. I'm a simple man, really. Ah, yes. Alright, now I can store. I wish I can store all locked items. You must have got the deluxe. Oh, yes, I did. I supported this game very, very strongly. Store. Sorry, I gotta do this. Because I care, I do. I want to wear this. Or this. This is so sick. Wait, why isn't... Oh, it is locked. This is gonna be heavy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. What is this Ghost Knight stuff? Why can't I equip it or do anything with it? Can I not? What is this? Can that store? Okay, I can store these two. That one looks magical. See, why is that one so special again? I'll put that in there for now. I am confusion. The Ghost Knight stuff. Why can't I wear any of the Ghost Knight stuff? I'm assuming it's too high level. That disgusts me. Okay. I'm content. Now let's go change. Also hidden armor on the floor above. You gotta push through a wall, but maybe worth waiting till a bit higher level. Okay. Thank you, Luke. Ghost Knight and Berserker set. Okay, I love that. Let's change some stuff. You know, for now, I honestly don't mind. None of this even matters. Okay. In fact, just want to look cool right now. Okay, cool. Let's save that. I got the deluxe edition, like super deluxe. I think we go here. Yeah, the mountain range. And then we have this. There's like, I do remember some exploration. You can't like climb. I know you had to like go around this way or something. I don't remember. Some chick comes here eventually. Yeah, I think this hasn't shifted around. Yeah, never mind. It's over here. Then you went down here and there's like another chick and like that chamber somewhere down there. Yeah, I can't do anything right now, so let's just go kill stuff. Let's do what we do best. We're gonna go to, I'm assuming, what is it? Where's next? Where do I go next? I think here? I don't know. I think it's M bars, right? And the ruins have all the lizards and stuff. Evidently, the subject matter of my story is a bit too edgy. Remember, guys, the way my brain works is that it's always visualizing worst case scenarios, and that is one of them. Yeah, I think YouTube just eating the comments. I have not seen anything since you mentioned brimmed, and I'm assuming it was a brimmed hat. Marcus was going to say something but forgot now what it was. That was an interesting comment. Maybe touches too close to home for some people. Must be the JD and I. Oh gosh. Good old Jack Daniels. That does tend to make one forget. Look at these weapons, guys. Yeah, and it blinks. It actually blinks. That's so cool. Okay. Is this where I'm supposed to go? PlayStation, please hold out for another hour. That's all I ask. Please, 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 please.
We feel it. Energy from the netherworld. We must find the temple.
Remember that those guys, they don't die permanently unless you dispatch them once they're already kind of broken apart. Are you gonna shoot? Okay, that just took forever. I will grab this, Sam I am. The JD and Ice. Man, that sounds tasty. This isn't an ambush? Oh, okay. There's gotta be. I'll grab that in a second. Fire enhancer, and then we're gonna come up here. Grab this. And we're gonna, oh, whoa. That's where I came from, never mind. Dodge. I'm gonna rush this big archer. And he's dead. Heal, and then use our potent blows there. Nice. Oh, he's not dead yet. I love the animations, like when that purple sprite goes back and touches the body, then you know it's real. Nothing up here. Thought there was another archer at some point. Stamina is going to be big too. I want to be able to just keep swinging essentially. Matthias says, the father in the story in his desperation gets on the train with his daughter, which is set to go back to where his wife was supposed to be coming from on the train. He meets a preacher. Okay. Marcus says, oh, I remember now. Tainted Grail had an update added, new game plus, transmogs, new quests, etc. Oh yeah, the game is just ever expansive, and it's got Act 3 has way more content, and quest dungeons have been revamped. You have mounts. Like, you know, the little, oh, I can't remember his name. Quirko can now be a mount. I mean, it's just amazing stuff they've done. Oh no! Quite pleased with Tainted Grail. That was an excellent game. I absolutely loved it. Is that the first game that I found you on, Marcus? I'm trying to remember. I try to remember everybody's. It's just really hard to. I typically don't forget much, but pretty sure that was one of the first games that I found you on, and then I want to say from Matthias it was Stellar Blade, I think. Shayla, it was Liza P. Oh man, I'm trying to remember for Walter. It was definitely one of my challenge runs, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember the first game that I featured when each of you guys came on. Oh, that's a really fast swing. He winds it up and then he like takes his time with it. I was not anticipating that little slow swing of his. Oh, for sure. Very impressive for free. Yes, it was the first game we joined and had a part. That was just such a fun game, and that was also an awesome experience. But the game, I just can't believe how good it is and how awesome the devs were. I mean, they've just been so kind. I don't know how many packages. I think they've sent me like 3 or 4 packages. They sent me the original board games that their series was based off of. They've sent me the collector's edition. I mean, it was just so nice for them to just be so like, I don't know. So, I don't know, it was very generous. I'm just over here anticipating so hard. Yeah, they were just a great team. And they always, just like in the Black Myth Wukong team, they always ask for permission. Like, is it okay if we, would you be okay if we, I'm like, yes, I'd be okay with, that's awesome. I love that stuff. As a former collector, I mean, that's really awesome to me. Alright, we got the items. Apparently this game opens up a bit as well as it pertains to the level design. And that's something I had not yet seen. It was quite, not linear, but, you know, the paths were much more laid out and clear. Apparently it's a little bit more open. Semi-open world, if you will. But yeah, Tainted Grail is a fantastic game. I think it's so good. Made by a very small team as well, and for them to come up with something like that and continue delivering on content, it's awesome. It's a great experience. Combat is so good in that game, the dialogue and the story. I just really like that dark King Arthur element as well that they had just never really seen explored. That was nice. Hold on, isn't there a... There's supposed to be an NPC. I didn't see her. Is she beyond this, maybe? There used to be an NPC sitting up here. Yeah, I guess I haven't played since the closed beta. Seriously, anyways. The game launched, I did the challenge run, but I don't remember. I may have noted that. I don't know.
Very troubling. It looks
All
like
right.
they were trying to summon something into their corpse. Necromancy. Was that what was happening here?
Necromancy.
Hey, lift your head.
I don't even have to guard because they don't do as much damage, but I need to get better at that. I don't like playing as sloppy as I'm playing. I'm just kind of, I don't know, brute forcing my way through it, and it does not feel good. NPC up there, he wasn't there in the closed beta. Initially, I thought it was going to be a poor man's Oblivion, but it turned out to be a great game and so well supported. Hats off to devs. As he's, oh yeah, I mean, it's surprisingly good. I had no clue it would be that good. I'd never heard about it. Never heard a word of it until they sent me an email, and I was like, okay. Yeah, and speaking of, remember I was so excited about the Where Winds Meet stuff? Like, they have done, and not a knock to them at all, but the whole invitation and whatever else was really just a glorified invitation to like their Discord and stuff. It wasn't even like a way to get exclusive content like they had been talking about. I'm like, so like, it's not really anything exclusive. Like, you haven't given us like early access to anything or anything like that, so I'm not really participating in that right now. They haven't really delivered much in terms of like exclusivity or anything like that, so I just don't see the point in going about
Look straight ahead.
doing content for that game, because it was starting to slow down in terms of the viewership on my channel as it is anyways. But I definitely enjoy the game. I love it. I think it's great. But I was going to be covering it pretty extensively, but I'm like, well, they didn't give us any like thing to do. So without any clear
But I promise.
content, you know, benefits or anything from us as a creator, it's like, well, I'm not delivering any better than anybody else could. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to move on to do different things.
Might I suggest placing your weapon what you said deep down, I'm
He's a bard? Okay, I bet we're going to fight him later.
of the Dragonkin is not what was I up to. You wouldn't believe. I've wondered
Knickknacks.
what they might not be of great. Take a peek at.
I want to see your bits and bobs, not those, but what you have for sale. Marcus says, initially I thought it was going to be, okay, I just read that. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I thought it was going to be the same, like a budget Oblivion, except it was amazing. Resets all stats and returns any lacrima used. Ooh, go. I like all these, but don't need any right now, so. You know what? Just take this off your hands. Sure, those will be important at some point. Good talk. Oh, balls. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I really look forward to hopefully your early or potential early access to the Black Myth sequel. Yeah, absolutely. Now that team, they'll certainly be sending goodies and information. They reached out about a week or so prior to the Zhang Kui announcement, so I already knew about it before it was announced, which was insane. And then the day of, they're like, we hope you're excited and we're looking forward to working, continuing our partnership. I'm like, heck yeah. So that'll be awesome. Now, just if you remember, and in general, Chinese devs don't tend to do a lot of early access stuff. You know, a lot of times, and if they do, they're under NDA. So like what I noticed is like for Where Winds Meet, they had the closed beta and stuff, and some you could share, some you couldn't. And then for Black Myth Wukong, there was no early access. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna play out, because as developers, they typically don't like to do like the early access stuff. And it seems to be something that I've noticed a trend from that side of things, which is, I mean, I'm fine with it. I just noticed these little details don't escape me. Oh, you're alive? I thought, oh yeah, I didn't kill these guys. Not in this run, I didn't. Marcus, I think the Windy game, albeit has had a lot of updates, starting to stall a bit now. Salt and Pepper's still playing though. Yeah, that game is great. And it has a brand new update, a new expansion, everything. I think what happens is that people get so bogged down with all the mini games and all that if you just rush the side quests and the main quests, like I haven't even done any of the main quests yet, aside from what you saw on stream. I've only done the side quests, and there's just so much content and that you can enjoy and experience. So I would strongly suggest playing through just the that part of things, the side quests and all that, and then you'll get accustomed to what the hell kind of combo is that? You'll get accustomed to the all the other stuff, you know, all the mini games and all those things. Since when do they have status effects? Are status effects new? I don't recall having status effects in this game. Like poison and things like that. I do not recall that at all. Is that new? That's clearly a trap. Yeah, they don't typically do early access, or if they do, it'll be something that we won't be able to. Like, I've been under a lot of, like, they call them embargoes. Embargoes are done all across all devs across the world. But they typically are like, hey, you can play the game, but you can't stream it, you can't talk about it, whatever. You just have to just play it and be quiet and shut up. And that's typically where you get your leaks and stuff from, because some of the people end up leaking the information and violating the contract, which you really should not do. They could sue you for. But a lot of people do it anyways. But I certainly don't. And in terms of the early access, it's typically going to be limited to, like, I would be able to play it and no one else would see it kind of thing. But what they do is they typically give you a bunch of information on it and whatever, and then sometimes like there's like a test build or something like that, or they could show you like a demo that's like specific to you, and you can see like one boss fight and you might be able to stream that, for example. So that's kind of cool. I do enjoy that. Well, you know what, buddy? I'm gonna kill this guy first. Alright, this guy's gonna be fun. Ow, fudge. All right. Oh, that's a big one. I'm better off just doing Brink guards. I cannot reflect for the life of me. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but they'll probably do something. I mean, I'm sure that they're a little bit more keen to, like, and they know how well their game did and stuff, so they're probably gonna have something exclusive like that. I would be very shocked if they did. At least like a boss fight or like the first 30 minutes or something like that. But yeah, it's just something that I had noticed in particular with some Chinese devs. I'm aware of embargoes and what devs limits content creators reveal and sharing what have. Yeah, that's the sucky part. That's the part where it's like I don't like when they do that, because it's like, well, it's no, I mean, it's cool that I get to do it, but if I don't get to share that experience with you guys, then it doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to spend time playing it, you know? For me, it's about the experience and sharing it with you guys. If it's just me, it's like, well, that's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I definitely appreciate it, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I don't get to share this with the people that allow me to do what I love. So it's like I don't really want to. I feel like it's like not fair. So I'm like, eh. So typically I don't partake unless it's something I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna check this out because I've been following this game forever. Then yeah, like Jean Kui or something cool, just because Black Myth was so good, I would definitely continue that partnership and stuff like that. But
it's down here. Energy from the netherworld.
energy. I like how the Pumpkinhead blinks. Well, the PlayStation is going strong. Very happy. I'm very concerned about cleaning it now, though. It's like the pressing matter on my mind. There she is. That's what I was looking for. Defrona. Oh, Defrona. We meet again.
Blade Phantom. No. Now you are strong enough to unlock. Tell me, what do you desire to gain from the Soul Stones?
You know, I don't know yet. I have not decided. I don't know yet. He's in his little flip. Yep. Broke his horns. All right, easy peasy. Marcus is 5 quid to say Octopath Zero will be the second best game after Borderlands 4 to come out this year. Thank you so much. That is so funny, Marcus. I will be curious to see if Octopath Zero is in the runnings in the Game Awards. And if you're right, I'm going to be like, alright, I stand corrected. There's going to be an archer to my right. Rather get that stealth kill real quick. Thank you so much, Marcus. I appreciate that. Now, do I believe that statement? I don't know. I'd be curious to see. You know, I'd be curious to see how well Borderlands 4 does in the Game Awards. It's just so interesting how you can have such gigantic communities and whatever for these games, but it's like they don't get the proper recognition, because I loved Borderlands 4. That game was amazing. I haven't played it in a while because well, obviously we have the content that came out and whatever for the winter batch and all that, but I'm more excited about more story content, of course, and then like the raids. That's what I'm going to be looking forward to. Octopath Zero, I've never played Octopath. I imagine that it's more like a RPG type, like traditional, maybe even like JRPG style. So certainly not a genre that I dabble with too much. But Claire Obscure, which did come out this year, is probably gonna win like every reward you can think of. I'm thinking, pretty sure. And that's a JRPG, so that's cool. It's nice to see something other than like just Souls-likes, you know. Come on. Very nice. Okay. Whew. We've got some statues to move around. Matthias says, speaking of Pumpkinhead, I guess that Kronos, the New Dawn's devs, released a free DLC skin around Halloween, which gives the protagonist a Pumpkinhead. Oh, nice. You know, funny thing is, you said speaking of Pumpkin, I don't know if you've seen the original Pumpkinhead movies. Man, those were quite disturbing. Marcus says, Susanna just shouted at me, no more Jack Daniels and stop harassing Mr. with boring chat in your crap talk. Oh no, it's terrible. It's fine, Susanna. No, I welcome it. I welcome the Jack Daniels talk. It spices things up. I was just more so trying to soak in the Octopath thing, because I think Octopath Traveler, I think is what it was originally. And if I recall correctly, it is a JRPG. I'd seen some gameplay of it, and story looks fun, but it does look a JRPG if I'm not mistaken, with those traditional kind of like retro inspired graphics. But it made me think about the Game Awards. Additionally, which is why I always welcome you guys' chat. It always gets me thinking. When it comes to the Game Awards, have you guys seen the ARG, which is augmented reality essentially? It just means that they're doing something to promote something essentially, right? So there's like this statue over in, I think it's in the Mojave Desert, like in Nevada, like we're near Las Vegas. And I think there's a statue out there in the desert, and it's to promote a new game that's being announced. And it's not God of War, it's not Diablo, so no one really knows what this game is. And I was wondering if you guys had heard or seen anything around it. Walter's laughing. Oh, I love the chat. You guys are awesome. Without the chat, it would be quite dull. It would just be me playing a game, and that's a dime a dozen. Us content creators or streamers are a dime a dozen, I tell you. We bring nothing new to the formula. Okay, what I will do is take you out, sir. And then why am I coming through this angle? I don't quite remember this. Additionally, this just dropped down. So maybe after I clear out each angle, then I go that way. I don't recall that happening so early. Matthias says, of course I've seen Pumpkinhead. I was baptized in Heart at a very young age. Yes, as was I. It's what you wanted, Ed Harley. It's what you wanted. Oh, I felt so bad when they're... Man, and I don't even want to talk about it, actually, because I don't know how much I can say without that impacting stuff. But yeah, in the beginning, like the origin story of the little Pumpkinhead guy and how he gets like really like beat up and stuff, that broke my heart every time, man. Ooh, makes me sad just thinking about it. But yeah, don't want to go into that too much. I don't remember coming from this angle. This is very different. I think that I could have always come from this angle, and yet I came from downstairs. But those damn bullies, man. Guys, we're Joix. Isn't this one like, this one blows up, right? Yeah. Gosh. Memory. My memory doesn't fail me today. I think I can go around. Yeah, so I've got, this is like the wrong way, I would say. Well. I'm intrigued. This... There used to be a walk of shame with enemies in jars. Where is that? Jar enemies. I remember that. I just don't see anything like that right now. I'll go left, and it's gonna be blocked off probably, or not. Oh, lovely. Defrona! I see you. Martin Clark, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Martin Clark says, good evening, mate. I'm only 3 trophies away from Platinum, where wins meet. Oh, gosh. I'm locked behind content at the minimum. Cannot progress till next update. Nice. Well, that's good. At least it's not a skill thing. It's just like, oh, I just need more content. That game is so much fun. A lot of people in chat have at least heard about it, experienced it, whatever. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's a fantastic game. I have been playing on legendary difficulty as we were chatting about. And at this point, just to get a little bit stronger, I'm trying to just increase my level to like maybe it's like 60 or so. So I'm like level 50. I'm doing the breakthrough for 55 right now. And once I get to like 55 to 60, then I'm going to go and start killing all the rest of the world bosses in Chungki, which is the first region. I've killed like 7 of the world bosses already, but man, it's tough. Like those bosses are quite tough. And if I can, there's a way to actually nerf the bosses, and you can do that by way of getting your oddities collection complete, and you can get a piece of the bell, and you go and you replace the bell that's in one of the main regions, and you can reduce the damage that they do. So I think that'll help too, but I don't know if I'm going to go for that because it's a lot of oddities I have to collect. But I am certainly going to at least level up a bit so I can be a little bit better off on some of these. So I want to get to level 55 or 56, I mean, so that I can unlock the bucket head. I really just want that cosmetic. And once I can unlock that bucket, then my skills are going to increase exponentially. So I can feel it. This game is so gosh darn good. It is. This game's fantastic. I haven't beaten it yet, but I've played all the way through Viper multiple times. The statue is apparently a new game from Software called Duskbloods, which will be revealed during the awards show on December 11th. Interesting. You know, I don't know if did you research that, or is that like one of them AI summary things? Because I'll tell you this, they've already announced Duskbloods 1, and none of the imagery that I saw from that made me think of Duskbloods. It made me think more initially Diablo, and then they actually came out and said no. People were thinking God of War, and I was like, no. Because there's like a werewolf-looking creature, a wolf-looking creature, there's an alligator, there's like a big snake, and there's like these armor. It looks like a medieval type armor, and I was thinking almost like Oblivion Gate. I don't know, though. I don't know. And that's why I was asking, like what that statue might actually be, and if it's... I just don't think it would be a FromSoft game. I mean, it could be. It could be Lords of the Fallen. I thought it was going to be Lords of the Fallen too, but that's already been announced. So it's like, if it's a brand new game... Oh no, I'm pressing R1 and not the right button. I'm scratching my nose. I guess long story short, Duskbloods has already been announced. So like having that mysterious sculpture up is kind of weird. It wouldn't make a lot of sense marketing wise. If it is a new IP from FromSoft, that would be great, because I mean that's kind of like my bread and butter. I love that stuff. I absolutely love that stuff. But I don't know if that's what it's going to be. Oh, that worked. Very curious. You know, because we're killing these enemies like just with a standard combat, I'm not getting the brutal attacks, and that's making it quite difficult for me to regain health as I'm playing. So that's going to be an interesting challenge, where heals are going to be much more important than they were. But I wonder if that's going to be, if it's Duskbloods, that would be very strange, because the imagery is just so different, like the style of art and everything. Because Duskbloods is essentially Bloodborne, a spiritual successor to Bloodborne, and the imagery just seems so different. So I'm very curious about that, and the 11th will be a fun. We'll stream it together. We'll stream the awards together. Oh, lovely. I'm certainly gonna die here because I have a big guy to fight next. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Marcus! Marcus with another super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, my chat froze. Hold on. Matthias says, oh yes, Pumpkinhead. Back when they actually used practical effects and puppeteering and what have you. And I'm like, we don't need that. Let's just use a computer. Yes, everything's CGI now. Spooky Mulder says, Marcus, the Duskbloods has already been revealed. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking that it's going to be a new IP, because even Lords of the Fallen, which is what I believed it was going to be Diablo first, and then they came out and said, no, it's not us. And I was like, okay, maybe Lords of the Fallen. But I was like, but it's already been announced, so it's got to be something new. And I don't know what it is or what it could be. But I am quite excited to see. I mean, I'm very excited to see what it could be. Thank you so much again, Marcus. Marcus says, yes, this was a Google, so yeah, probably crap then. £2 for the crap. Well, you know those AI summary things, they're just trash. I can prove them wrong nearly every time. I was like, ugh. I'm like, why must they be so prideful in their incorrect information? Stamina recovery, that's cool. I like the damage, but it's whatever. But as I was saying, yeah, I do believe that it's going to be something completely different from what we're anticipating. I mean, that's fine. I want more. I want more stuff. Dual wield, we'll go. That's not what I meant to do. I need more levels. Okay. We'll do the guard stuff, even though we haven't been guarding at all, though. $2. Martin says, cool, mate. I'm max level 60. Gotta wait over a week till next breakthrough. Yeah, at this point, I'm at 50. I'm doing my breakthrough right now for 55. I need some health. Do we have health anywhere? I don't remember what health is. That's fine. I just had to beat him. Son of a mother. That one parry I had to do. Well, he's gonna die in a few seconds. We're gonna run this way. Walter says, Marcus, blink twice if someone is threatening you with a spider. Oh gosh. Just catching up with some DLCs now until then. So Walter's teasing and saying, so it's a thing where people say like, hey, blink twice, like as a, like that means like you need help, like if, you know, if you're like being interviewed or something and you're, you know, someone's like gonna harm you, you can be like, blink, blink, like that's a message to be like, hey, save me, help me. And so he's saying, blink twice if someone's threatening you. He's teasing, saying Susanna might have a spider if you keep sending these goofy messages. That's too funny. What DLCs are you working on? Like Mafia and stuff like that? I remember you were playing Mafia, the old country. I remember these guys having status effects, the stronger variants of the enemies. Oh, lovely. Thank you. You're dead. JD makes me slow. Yes, it has that effect. A little bit of Jack Daniels, slow things down a bit. Is this an item? Yeah, it is. Completing Mafia 3 on classic difficulty at minimum. Nearly finished it. Last trophy. Sorry, I've been stalking you on my PlayStation app. So like the PlayStation app, you're like one of my only friends, Martin. You and Kavak Luna are my only like PS friends or whatever, PlayStation friends. And so, the hell was that? There was like fight music. And so whenever like I open that app to look at something, I see you guys and it shows what you're playing. So I typically know everything you're doing all the time. I'm just kidding. Is that it? Did I do it? No. You're facing this way. Do you need to face this way? No worries, man. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind if you're stalking me. It's fine. Well, that's kind. It's very kind of you. How do I just turn it this way? He only turns clockwise, apparently. Inhuman and bleed twice if you're in danger. Don't fear your handlers, we will save you. Can you imagine? They're like, play Khazan. I'm like, I don't wanna. No worries, I don't mind. Marcus says, Walter, I got it. Made it worse as Susanna just shouted to me exactly what you meant. Yes. That's what we're here for. Isn't this gonna, one of these falls through, right? I think it's that one. I don't remember. Because one of these has an item, I thought. That's spikes. That is really funny. I love, oh, yep, I'm dead. Son of a mother. My curiosity. Damn it all. Damn my curiosity. Oh gosh. So I've died to gravity and a hammer. The first deaths weren't even bosses, it was just stuff. A hammer that crushed my head, which it wasn't the lizard wielding the hammer that killed me, it was the hammer itself. And the gravity, because I'm curious and stupid. Oh, balls. Anyway, back to Octopath. Yeah, I know. Shut up. No, I don't mind Octopath. Where's my... I didn't die over here, game. I died on the other side. Did you forget? Because I don't forget anything. You know, I think I don't want the jack-o'-lantern anymore. I'm ready to defeat another Blade Vet. Wait, was that it? No. I just want to play Octopath 0. Ow, what? Atta kid. Alright, I'm gonna change my helmet. The final boss in this game is epic. The true ending. Well, you guys are gonna need to let me know how to obtain the true ending then, because I'm gonna kill everything that I see and stuff. So if there's like, oh, you gotta go left here and do this weird thing and collect persimmons from the white snake or whatever, then I'll do it. But if not, I won't know. I'm not looking up any guides. I refuse. It's really, really easy on normal, by the way. I'm playing on normal, and initially I was doing that fist-only challenge on an expert, and it's like a night and day difference. This game is much, much easier on normal. Like, everything just dies. I don't even get to do any of the stamina or anything. Like, I don't even get to do any brink guards. I haven't learned any movesets anymore because I haven't played in months, so I'm just like, well, whatever. I'm just gonna slice through everything and brute force it. And it works fine. Where there's a big boy. Yeah, this guy. I just want to play Octopath 0. Every time I say that, I get hit. It's like they know I'm just teasing. And... yeah, everything dies. Like, really easy. Susanna has taken my bottle of JD away and said, I am a naughty schoolgirl and stop with my crap. Oh no, he's back. Marcus, it's your fault. I was reading Marcus's JD chat. Oh no. Okay, hold on. If I... no way. And I don't have to do... oh, that was nice. Okay, that was a panic counter, and it worked. Marcus, I'm blaming you for that. I'm just kidding. Complete all side quests and choose a specific dialogue near the end. Okay, so make sure I complete all the side quests. Are there any missable side quests? Because I know this game has like the memory ability for you to go back and replay missions, so can I accidentally skip any? Or is it easy to complete all the main quests? Oh, that was funny, Marcus. That thing revived while I was reading your chat. It was so hilarious. And he had me for a moment. I was a little nervous for a bit. I'm gonna change my armor to the Fallen Star armor just because it looks the best for me. I want the bloodied arms. There should be one other ladder that I need to drop down so I can grab the purple item. I'm not feeling very completionisty today, though. I do need to do that. There should be a ladder at some point that drops down, or yeah, there you go. That doesn't allow me to go up. Oh, it does. Okay.
We've stopped the energy escaping.
Did we? Okay. I need the ladder for that purple item. How could I have missed that? Right over there now. I didn't go down. That's one of the main ladders too. Yes, make sure to complete them as you unlock them, because if you progress too far, then you miss. Okay, easy enough. Very Souls-like of them to do. What the balls? I can't lock onto him. I'm gonna try and reflect him. Oh, never mind. He takes too long. Hit me! Okay, buddy. Walter says, I think Marcus will behave now. I loved it. He was having so much fun. So was I. So Khazan can activate another world rift through his pact with Blade Phantom, activating the rift summon spirits that may either attack or assist him. Activating the golden means they fight alongside. We need a spirit of advocacy. Activating the crimson means we fight them. That's right, and we get circulation. I do remember now. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, oh darn it. I want that purple item. It's gonna bother me. I'm gonna go back and get it. Oh gosh. Suzanne says, hi Mr. Inhuman, I have sent Marcus off to the naughty step. Sorry for his ramblings and sorry chat. He has been drinking for a while as he is celebrating a big money contract. Oh nice, congratulations. That's good news. No, Susanna, I think that's hilarious that you punish him, but it is not necessary. I always welcome you guys and your chat. It's so much fun. So like it makes it more fun, honestly. So please don't ever feel like you have to do that, but it is hilarious. And I think that's really funny. Don't tell him I said that. But he's in like the timeout zone. And congratulations. That's a excellent news. Really, really excited for you. But that is really funny though. And no, you never have to feel bad about chatting. I love the chat. If it wasn't the chat, it would be me sitting here bored, talking to myself, and I don't like to do that. You guys always make it so much better. Walter says it's all good, Susan. I think we've all been there. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, can I travel from one to the other? That's what I need to see. Phantom abilities. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. I think we go vitality now. I would like to get the weight fixed. Now, isn't there a way to... Ooh. I don't know what any of this means. How do I just travel from one checkpoint to the next? Can I not do that? Can I do this? I don't even know. Okay. This I'm not quite sure. No! Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to scream. I'm here, I'm assuming. I'm gonna go here. I hope that that does not take me back. I thought the crevice was the place. Okay, I'm good. Whew, that was scary. I thought I did a bad thing. This is that staircase that I hate. Okay, so that means it's going to be around here. So let me take out these guys really quickly. And then we're going to go ahead and also take on... You first need to unlock the main hub to fast travel. Okay, I did. I'm at like the crevice or whatever. I've done that. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm killing the enemies before I can break their stamina, which means I can't do those fun attacks. Ah, balls. There it is. That's all I want. That's all I wanted, thank you. And where the heck? We'll come back here. And then I guess Blade Nexus is what these are. These are just Blade Nexi. We're gonna go to the heart of the Forgotten Temple and kill Viper. Whew. The crevice, that's right. Susanna says, "Hi, Walter. Well, yes, nice of you to say, but he is naughty boy, and don't forget I have to put up with his larks and even worse, his terrible impressions of Sean Connery for the rest of the evening." Oh, nice. Oh, that's funny to me. That is so funny. Sean Connery. Classic. Alright, here goes, guys. I think if I go to the crevice now, that would actually mess up my progress. And I'd have to start the mission back over. So I think that's the one thing you can't do. And then I'm going to change my helm. I'm going to go for the I'm going to go for the Fallen Star outfit.
What is that powerful energy? The leader of the Dragonkin Pass?
He's got a shard of Hismar's, like, fragment or something.
Hismar's. But how can that be?
Nice. The Pumpkin King? The Skeleton King? Come on, Viper. Show me your true form. This game's fantastic. Yeah, I like it quite a bit too. It's in your top 3? Wow.
Why do you look at me like that?
I love the story. The combat's amazing. But on normal difficulty, it's so easy that you don't really have to worry about the mechanics, and I don't like that. I didn't know that like the difficulty was even a thing, but I guess that's... I played like when it first launched, and I haven't played since, so... I'm gonna try and reflect him. Okay. I used to be able to parry every single one of this dude's attacks. I'm gonna try and do the reflection. Oh, balls. Okay, okay, yeah, thank you. I keep saying that, but... Ah, I forgot what to do here. I'm trying to break his horns. There you go. Can't do that with fists. Oh, I did not do anything but just move to the side. I pressed circle because I'm used to playing other games right now. I am not dodging at all. One, 2, 3, 4. Should have gone for the other attack though. This boss was fantastic. Yeah, he was good. Susanna says, don't forget Mr. Inhuman, when he is happy, he's all zippy doo dah song and terrible impressions. It's gonna be a long night. Oh yes. You should play Monopoly with him tonight and see what he tries to pull off. What crazy tricks he tries to pull this time. Walter says, good luck. I hope he's a fast sleeper. Or unless he's a party animal and stays up. The Viper is initiating the transformation. Time to defeat him. This true form is amazing. The second phase, in fact. I absolutely love this. This was a very challenging fight for me. It was so hard. And I'm so glad that I do remember them nerfing it now, and I beat it before they nerfed it. They nerfed Viper. I remember that now. I beat him fists only before they nerfed it, just by like a hair. Ah! Nice. Alright guys, let's do this. He looks so cool. Alright, here goes. That sword is amazing. Here goes, big guy. Good, so far. That hurt. Oh! Waiting for the 3-hit combo or something. Oh, I don't know what to do there! Okay, I messed that up. That's okay. Damn it. When you miss one pair, you miss them all. How do I miss that every time? I never understand the reflection. So Martin, if you know how to like describe the timing for the counterattack, I don't get it. I'm parrying. Son of a mother. It was much harder than they nerfed him because people crying. Yeah, I remember that. Unfortunately, I was able to beat him with my little challenge thing prior to that nerf, which I felt really proud of. It took me a while to perfect the counters and reflection, but it's so satisfying when you get the hang of it. So I can do like the Brink guard all day. Like that I can do all day. I can do that all day. But the reflection I never used. Not a single time. And there's a counterattack for those attacks that are kind of like the perilous attacks in Sekiro that I don't know the time. I don't understand the timing because there's an animation that goes along with it, and I don't understand that timing. Like, is it the point of contact of the weapon? Is it the point of contact of like I don't know what it is. So it's something that I've yet to. I haven't really experimented because I've never played this game traditionally. This is the first time. And now on normal difficulty, it's almost too easy where you don't actually even require those mechanics. So you can just kind of beast through like this. Big damage while he's stunned. Here's the big combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's dead. Yes, when both yours and the boss's weapons hit together, but that seems to be for the reflection, which the reflection I'll be able to figure out. It's the counter attack when that red kanji symbol comes up. I guess it's not kanji because it's Korean, but when that symbol comes up, that, like, what the hell am I supposed to do there? I press L1 in circle, but it seems to be like the wrong time every time. And I don't know what the timing is. I'm waiting, like, that's moment of contact for sure. So I don't understand what I'm doing wrong there. I need a way to practice that attack. Oof. That was GG's. Reflection. Okay, that's reflection. Reflection I got down. Like, I can do that. I know I can innately learn that one. But counterattack seems a little different for me. Yeah, it takes practice. I just need the ability to practice. I don't know if there's like a training room or something. Those perilous attacks is what I need to see. Like, I need to see how to get through those.
Fate chose us to be the ones to defeat him.
Yeah, I'm playing on normal difficulty and I'm just destroying this boss. But I am only using potent blows. I don't use swift strikes like ever, so. Also a tip I learned from like the closed beta, so. My bad. I was looking ahead at the inevitable outcome of your victory and not so distant future. Oh, I'd take it. I'll take it. Spooky says, did they nerf this boss? Yeah. They nerfed him forever ago, but more than anything, they nerfed the damage he did to you. Not so much the damage you do to him. I think the damage that we're doing in general is because of the normal difficulty setting that we're playing on. The expert difficulty setting is the default setting the game was launched at, which is what I've been playing it at exclusively until today. But I noticed, I was like, oh, normal? I'd been playing on expert, so I just played normal. And normal is, as I've mentioned at length, far easier. I haven't had to use any of the brink guard mechanics or anything like that. I haven't really had to learn movesets again, so it's been quite easy. I've only died 3 times, I think, so far. Yeah, the amount of damage that you do to stamina, the amount of health damage you do is increased exponentially on the normal difficulty, and the amount of damage he does to you has reduced as well. So, yeah, it's different. I beat him fists only, just so you know. Before the nerf.
That annoying scholar Defrona. You hit him.
Let us return. I gotta change my stuff anyways. And the only reason why I'm not paying attention to the lore and stuff is, although it's vaguely in my head somewhere, I also, you know, I've seen this part a million times. I think this now opens up some of the hub, and we can do some things. Yeah, I played since at release as well, and the closed beta and all that stuff, and it was difficult, very difficult. This game was very challenging. I'm this normal play, I'm just running through it and I'm making all kinds of mistakes. I'm just brute forcing my way through it. I'm not even really like trying to learn the mechanics or anything at this point. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and how did I get a jar head so early? It was like some Halloween. Oh crap! Some Halloween thing. Wait, that's not what I'm trying to do. Hold on. I can't think. How'd you get the jar head? So the pumpkin head I got from the deluxe edition type deal. I just want Fallen Star. Can I have Fallen Star, please? I don't even care if it's weak. That's not the point. I just want to look cool. Berserker Shackles. I like that. I like these. But I'll go with this for now. Okay. So now I just want to look cool, please. Oh, I don't have the feetsies? I need the feetsies. Okay. Okay. Feetsies. There. Now I look how I want to look. That's all I want to look. Oh, they look so cool. I didn't remember getting all. Look. Oh, wow. Actually, that's not what I want to wear. So, you see the hands? I don't want those hands. I thought they were just bloody hands. I thought it had chains on them. They do, but they also have like some bandaging, wraps or whatever. I don't want that. God of Fashion Souls it. Alright. I'm happy with what I have at the very least. Oh. That's a cool spear. Not that we've been using any spears, but still. Alright. Martin Clark says, well, take care, my friend. Good to see you. Work in the morning, so good night. Absolutely, man. Have a great night. Matthias says, the nerf is debatable, and Inhuman was hardened for battle because he just beat Sekiro as well. My very inspirational intro and biography of how Inhuman was created. Oh, absolutely. That is largely in part to why I was able to kick all the butt. Susanna says, I will say goodnight, Mr. Walter, and to chat. Gonna do dinner and deal with Zippy Doo Dah, boy. Love you. Night, everyone. Much love to you guys as well. Take care, Susanna. Have fun with Sean Connery. Oh, you guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your night. All right. And that now leaves us with, let me see, Phantom abilities, which I have no clue. I guess I have to kill these dudes. These are side quests, it looks like. And then we have this, Embar's Ruins. 887. Assuming that's the extent of everything there. I like the way we look now. Let's go and explore this hub area really quickly before it's time to end the stream, and then we can do that. I'm just gonna run like this. This is honestly, like, I don't care like what. This is the best look. It's pretty much the look from the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what this is. At some point I'm gonna have What's-Her-Nuts extract all the Lacrima from all the other stuff too, because I imagine it's gonna fill up my inventory pretty quickly. I figured there was a way. Maybe it's that portal. Maybe that giant portal is the way to the answer to it all. That's not the portal at all, is it? Walter says, have a good night, Susanna. Absolute. Oh, this is the same temple or ruins, but just outside of the nether realm world.
I brought make good, now I am.
Interesting.
I am Dweemuk, grandson of Brace Yourself, the beacon in Frau Village. Pavel is likely on his way. Yes, he's the Lord. If you need anything.
Okay, cool. Now we have a new place. He sells all the basic stuff. Vitality sphere, okay. I'm looking for just health. There used to be like a thing you could just crush and it would give you health. Matthias Rains says, Sean Connery makes me think of yet another Highlander. There can only be one. Oh, I love me some Highlander. Gosh, it was a good series and a good, the movies were good. All right, my alarm went off, but I am going to play for just a few minutes longer just so I can explore and see if there's anything else we can look at here. I remember there being, yeah, here you go. It's an NPC. Here's Defrona, I think, right? Oh, that's the old mean lady.
Fine jobbing.
Well, you're not very nice, Oksana. I'll play your harp. I can't open doors that are only able to be opened from one side. I will just never understand it. I will never understand. That is like a staple of Souls-likes. That doesn't seem to do anything new, so mayhaps we go this way. There's an illusory wall over here somewhere. Matthias had pointed out many ages ago, many moons ago. Can't punch anything though. Right here. Lovely. What does this do? I want to say the Executioner set was fantastic because it increased like your potent damage, or if it was your brutal attack. I remember that being really awesome. That's hilarious, Susanna. Have a good night. Oh, that's funny. Huh. What manner of sorcery is this? Uh-oh. R Squared is now following. Thank you so much, R Squared, for following over on Twitch. I really do appreciate it. I will be streaming the rest of the week from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central, so please be sure to stop by. It's always means more than you can imagine. And thank you for helping me grow on Twitch, too. It's a platform that I've had a hell of a time growing on, unfortunately, but people like you help me make it happen. Rock says, nice. One of the best armor sets. Yeah, Executioner is really good if I recall correctly. But that, guys, is going to bring it to an end. I will be taking apart my PlayStation 5 today to fix the fan. It overheated today and just shut down. That kind of scared me. So it's happened multiple times in Khazan. Apparently that may be a thing, may not be a thing. I don't know yet. It's inconclusive as of now. But what is conclusive is this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to say thank you so much for stopping by today and just showing your love and support. I want to also thank you all so much for being the best part of my channel, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Tomorrow I will be streaming. I'll be streaming the rest of the week, in fact, because we did get a late start to the week. We'll figure out chat goals and things like that later, but right now it's just a time to have some fun, enjoy this game, and just kind of coast through the month of December and January before we jump into Code Vein 2 and Neo 3. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and of course, until next time, it's the Inhuman One signing out. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining the team.